Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you hear any noise in the background, it's my new fur baby. Her name is Storm, and she's a Dougal type, so she snores even though she's small, and she's fast asleep right now. So let's continue where we left off. Ella, no question about it. Brian and I are under some kind of apartment curse. It all started when we were evicted from our place in the Lasham building. Then we went to the Dust Bunny, Haven, and, Azizi's safe house in New Jersey. And now we're in one of Knox's apartments. The spot is free of dust bunnies, which is cool, and the tenant, Gillian, is just away for 6 months, so she left her stuff. That should be a huge help, too. No need to buy new furniture, you know? Wrong. Trouble is, Gillian's obsessed with baby dolls. They are every freaking where, and those things stare at you. I'm not lying. Brian and I got them in a closet, but then we felt like they were going to break free and kill us in our sleep. Did I mention that Brian and I have very active imaginations? We do. Long story short, I went to the doll store and bought a bunch of baby sunglasses. I've since put all the dolls back in their original spots with new eye gear, so it doesn't seem like they're staring. It's a little better. I can't wait until my place in the village is finished being magically cleansed. I'm not sure how Alex's family got in there, but dang, they did a serious job. I had to call in some favours from Hecuba, a powerful witch who keeps getting her rings stolen. So after my Ivy encounter today at school, I'm not looking forward to Baby Doll Central, but at least Brian will be there, so I focus on that. I step into the apartment and find Brian in the kitchen. We tend to hang out there as it's the room with the fewest dolls. Hey, Bri. I give her a big hug. Thanks for standing up for me today at assembly. You know, literally. What else could I do? She lowers her voice. Is it just me? Or was that doll? Bri points across the kitchen. Not there yesterday. I follow the direction of her point, and sure enough, a new baby doll sits atop the fridge. She's a cute thing with a pink sun hat and shocking lack of sunglasses. Her beady eyes glare in our direction. No. I lower my voice as well. Do you think Knox moved her? This place has 3 bedrooms, which is pretty big for New York. Too bad they're all filled with baby dolls. I've noticed that Brian Knox don't even snuggle on the couch these days, let alone kiss in the apartment. We always feel like someone's staring at us. Did I mention? I really want my studio back. I do. I don't know. Bri's eyes widen, and since most of her face is brown eyes, that's another scary sight, right there. Did the fridge baby blink? I think it blinked. This is nuts. I whip out my cell and text Knox. Call me Ella. Hey, did you do this? I take a snapshot of the doll and attach it. A few seconds pass before Knox replies. Thought me. Why? Does it bug you? I show Brian my screen. Knox totally did it. I take a picture of Brian making a nasty hand gesture and send it back. Knox replied with a bunch of ROTFL messages and memes. Most of the time, Knox is a chill guy. That said, he does have his moments of downright Alec-ish behaviour. Setting up the fridge baby is one such example. Speaking of the fridge baby, Bri tiptoes over and flips it so it's facing the wall. Much better, she says. How was the rest of your day? I ask. We had some more pack activity time. Where? Harbour Trampoline Park. What? I make sure my mouth hangs extra wide for dramatic effect. That's not even remotely a school activity. It is for shifters. Brian starts pulling stuff out and laying them on the counter. I count coconut milk, lima beans and parsley. Yipes. Brian grew up with her aunties controlling everything in her life. She never even learned how to cook. Now my best friend is free from her aunts and experimenting in the kitchen. I don't want to rain on a culinary parade, so I don't stop her. Although it's very tempting to point out that you can always Google recipes instead of, making stuff up. Again, it makes Bri happy, so I keep my trap shut. Once the meal is served, I'll choke down a few bites and then order pizza. And yes, I get extra slices for Knox. Bri pulls out some flour, sea salt, and chocolate mince. Wow, this will be an epic creation. How was the rest of your day? She asked. I was surprised I got home first. I went for a walk in Central Park. Jacoby found me. We chatted. That's nice. Bri gets a big bowl and starts pouring ingredients in it at random. What did you talk about? The autumn masquerade. He asked me to be his date. Bri stops pouring into the bowl. Little by little she turns to face me. When our gazes meet again, our eyes are super wide. And what did you say? I said yes. Bri's giving me a big doe-eyed look, so I keep going. Alec was chatting up Ivy and Agatha today. They're my stepsisters. Maybe I got a little jealous. When Jacoby asked me to go, it seemed harmless enough, and I know Alec is going through some strange stuff, but it still hurts to be alone. Okay, well, Bri nibbles a thumbnail. That's never a good sign. What is it? Bri. You know how Knox was my first real kiss? What's going on with this? Sure. And we're both founding members of 18 and Never Been Kissed in Manhattan Club. At the time, Ella and I felt we were the only girls on the island who could possibly join. You never know how many girls say they've been kissed when you admit that it's never actually happened to you. Right, says Bri. So? I ask. Now I'm the only one left. I frown, trying to figure out the deal here. If I had a real kiss, I'd tell you. I mean, Alec gave me a peck on the lips once. That doesn't really count. It's like this. A part of a tradition of the autumn masquerade is that you share a real kiss with your date at midnight. I take half a step backward. You do? How come no one ever told me this? Bri shrugs. It's on all the posters. Don't the fairies talk about it? It's all the gossip in the shifter cave. Well, that's my problem right there. I don't like other fairies. We don't talk. You know how I feel about that, says Bri, which leads me into an age-old disagreement between us. Bri thinks I'm more witch than fairy. I think the whole warden of all fae magic thing seals the deal. Plus, I can't enchant anything if I tried. Not that I've tried a ton, mind you. At this point, I'm set in the fairy school. If I had to watch Alec all day long, that would be super tough. Bri goes back to making a whatever it is. Because you guys are such great friends. This is another ongoing discussion between us, by the way. Bri feels that it's her role as best friend to point out that I am kidding myself about my feelings for Alec. I set my fist on my hip. That's right, buddies forever. Okay, fine. She starts mushing the stuff in the bowl. Odd scents waft through the kitchen. I tap my chin and think this through. The masquerade ball doesn't have to be a disaster. It's not like I have to kiss anyone. You don't. But everyone does. And folks will notice if you skip out. An image chills my blood. It's Alec and Ivy smooching. If Alec has a date, he'll kiss her. My eyesight shock quickly heats into fiery rage. In that case, I'm definitely going. I'll kiss Jacoby's mouth off too. Bri shoots me a dry look. Ew. You know what I mean. Dinner will be done in a few minutes. Bri lifts up a spoon. Some brown goop with coconut shards drip off the utensil and into the bowl. Or I can order pizza. Pizza would be awesome. On reflex, my hand goes to my purse. That's where I keep my 2 little glass slippers and pumpkin carving. It's the only part of my parents I have left. Knowing I just agreed to kiss Jacoby, for some reason, that makes me miss Mum and Dad more than ever. My thoughts turn to the Queen of Hearts and finding the Cheshire Cat. Maybe I should start doing my own nightly prowls around the city. I don't need to sleep, really. Prowl by night, school by day. I could make that work. Anything to find that cat. Bryce speed types on a cell. A tongue sticks out one side of her mouth, which is a classic face for ordering pizza from an app. Once she looks up, I launch into my next question. Any word from the shifters? There's no need to explain here. There's only one topic where I'm looking for shifter updates. The Cheshire Cat. True fact, sometimes it's like I can see Chesh from the corner of my eye, but when I look, there's nothing there. Sorry, says Bry. They're searching, but no cat yet. It's cool, I say. I appreciate them looking for a feline. It's not a fair wolf hobby or anything. I'll keep calling out to Colonel Mallory too, adds Bry. He said he'd be stuck in fairylands for a while, out of touch as well, and that's turning out to be true. Colonel Mallory is Bry's adopted father, as well as a big bad dragon shifter. Thanks for trying. Bry rests her hands on my shoulders. We'll find Chesh. Absolutely. But even as my word leaves my mouth, I know it's a lie. With every passing day, I get further away from finding Chesh, or doing any of the things I really value, for that matter. The animates a loss to me, my parents' store is in ruin, Alec is locked out on my life, and I'm attending a school that I hate, with fairies that I can't stand. If I've ever been further from myself, I can't really imagine a time. And that is the next chapter of our wonderful Ella. Thank you for listening, and many blessings.